Hey, good day to the YouTube family. Welcome to another episode of Weekend Van Driller. Your host Andrew, straight out of West Virginia. Hopefully everybody is having a wonderful day. I am currently in the state of West Virginia and living out of my car for this road trip. There's a couple of things my van needed done, so I didn't want to drive it too far away from where I live, so I decided to drive my car. Now this is where I've spent the night. I slept overnight here, and I also took a little walk here yesterday. So I would like to treat everybody to this natural beauty, or what I would consider eye candy. So I'm going to just take everybody for a walk, and I'll give you a little bit of my input about how I feel about the people here in West Virginia so far. So with that being said, let's take a little walk. Everybody, you can just look around and, look around at the park that I'm currently staying at right now. Zoom in a little bit. Ah, man. Now basically let's take a look at the water over here. Okay, let's do some more walking. Now everybody, there's a few stereotypes. Well, yeah, there's a couple of stereotypes that I would like to debunk about the state of West Virginia in general, along with some of the people in West Virginia. Now, West Virginia is a relatively small state. The entire state of West Virginia is within the Appalachian Mountains. Now, the time that I've been here in West Virginia, people here are fairly nice. People here have been fairly nice to me. And as many of you who travel regularly may know, West Virginia does have a lot of natural beauty. Let's look at this for a minute. Zeroing on this here, West Virginia does have a lot of natural beauty. And West Virginia, like many other states, you got your big cities, your smaller towns. Now, when I say big city, the biggest city that the state of West Virginia has is Charleston, and the population of Charleston is around 50,000 people. So Charleston is your biggest city, Charleston and Huntington, and you got your smaller cities. Population is around 30,000 people. Now, the cities in West Virginia do, you know, like any other bigger cities in other states, you have your better sides of town and your not so good sides of town, and you also have your wealthy communities as well. I mean, here in the state of West Virginia, you'll find many of the same chain businesses as you would in many other states in the Union. I mean, you'll have your chain restaurants, your chain grocery stores and hardware stores and things of that sort. And take a look at this beauty right here. Here's a little cabin, everybody. So yeah, basically here in the state of West Virginia, I mean, as far as it goes for the people, like I said, people here are fairly nice. A lot of people tend to have courtesy on the road, more so than what I'm used to at home. See here. Yeah, more so than what I'm used to at home. Now, I will be honest, I mean, I really, when I'm on my trips, I don't interact with people a whole lot because I've never been much of a people person. So, I'm just telling you what I've experienced here in the state of West Virginia so far. I mean, definitely the state of West Virginia is, I mean, yes, you do got areas that might remind you of the wrong turn or Deliverance Day and stuff. But generally speaking, there's a lot of natural beauty here. Now, as far as it goes for the economy here, for those that are contemplating on wanting to move down here, the economy here is pretty weak, unfortunately. And as far as the weather, urbaners down here can be rather unforgiving if you're not driving the right type of vehicle. So, and also another thing about down here is if you go off on a lot of your side roads, especially in your smaller towns, the roads are very narrow and there is no guardrail to protect you, so you have to be extremely careful, especially at nighttime and in severe weather when driving here in the state of West Virginia. Now, the state of West Virginia is one of the poorest states in the Union. Now, as far as law enforcement down here, I mean, so far, even going through major cities, I haven't seen any presence of law enforcement officials whatsoever. So, for whatever reason, I just haven't ran into none of them, which, quite truthfully, I'm not complaining. Just thought I would throw that out there for those of you wanting to come down here to travel. So again, people, this is where I've been sleeping at night. I mean, there's this lady at work that looked at me and she kind of gave me an attitude because she thought I had a bunch of money to travel. And I explained to people, and I explained to her as well, that no, I don't have a whole lot of money. I'm a janitor. I don't make a whole lot of money doing that line of work. Unfortunately, that line of work doesn't make me a lot of money. I do it because it's the type of work that I enjoy doing, and for the most part, I'm happy with the job. I just tell people that for those of us who live the alternative life, like living your vans, cars, even RVs, or our minimalist, you know, we tend to save our money. So, A, we can afford to travel, and even when we travel, we still save money because many of us are not spending money on hotel stays every night. And for those of you that live the van life or the RV life full time and you boondock, you people aren't having to spend money on rent for an apartment or a mortgage on a house. So that affords you people to be able to travel the country more and do it for far cheaper than what everybody else would be able to do it for. Now, me personally, like in time, I'm contemplating on getting me a bigger van, something a little newer, in a little better condition than what I currently have. So when I travel, I can sleep in a little more comfort than what I've been doing. Now, my car, I'll be honest with you, it's not the most comfortable sleeping quarters. However, I will feel good when I get back home, because I'm not out here blowing money on hotel stays and shit. So I don't mind a little bit of uncomfort at night to be able to get out during the day and travel and enjoy the area for what it has to offer versus blowing it all on a hotel room. Just a little insight, I guess. So overall, I would have to say so far I'm enjoying myself here in West Virginia. I like the state. I love the beauty. And as I say, the people here aren't bad. The weather here right now is beautiful. You know, the highs are in the 80s. The lows are in the upper 60s right now. I mean, right now the sun is coming up, the sky is nice and blue. And it's supposed to be a nice day all day today. So, my camera is about to cut off on me, so I'm gonna end this video right here. I'll give everybody a view of the water. I'm gonna end it right here. So, I think I'll give you a view over here instead. Yeah, so I'm gonna end the video right here. So everybody have a wonderful day. Happy travels for those of you that want to travel. And I will see you on my next video.